Okay, now let us get into this one because the powers in Jamaica, they want to decriminalize Obeah. Now we're going to connect some dots and show you the deep meaning under this, what they are steering Jamaica towards, right? But first, let us get into what Obeah is, a quick definition. Obeah is a spiritual practice that involves folk healing, magic, and spellcasting with roots in West African tradition brought to the Caribbean by enslaved people. It has been used for both good and harm, acting as a spiritual authority and a means of resistance against oppression. Okay? No, over the last few years, you keep hearing people encouraging black people to go back and do what our ancestors was doing. They have heavy criticism for religion, especially Christianity. And Christianity was given to black people by our enslavers, and we worship a white God and all of that. And they are actively encouraging black people to go back to what our ancestors used to do. No, a lot of people don't understand that our ancestors was deep into idol worship. They were deep into pacts with the fallen angels. That is what got us into trouble, right? This so-called ancestral worship through Obeah, through voodoo, through hoodoo and all of that is what caused us to fall from the Most High, to fall from grace. A lot of people gonna swear by it. This is what our ancestors used to do. This is what the people in Haiti used to beat the colonizers and other arguments. But understand, this is from the fallen angels. And when you see the powers in Jamaica want to decriminalize it, they're only looking to cause judgment on Jamaica. So the little spiritual protection that Jamaica has, they're looking to strip it away, right? By decriminalizing Obeah, which will make way for idolatry, right? Freedom of religion, as they say, right? So you're free to start the church of Satan. You're free to do all sort now, right? They are basically opening a door. They're opening a door, and when they open this door, then they can easily open the LGBTQ door. Yeah, absolutely. Because once they decriminalize Obeah, right, then they're going to go after to make LGBTQ legal in Jamaica, because that is what they want. That is what they are aiming for. That is why they keep Jamaicans busy with concerts. They keep them busy with concerts and parties and alcohol and all of that, and cosmetic surgeries and hair and, all of that. They keep them busy because it's all about legalizing gross sexual debauchery. So they're creeping up on the people when it comes down to Obeah. And it all makes sense now, because now I understand why all these years you have various black people going around encouraging black people to adopt what our ancestors used to do before slavery, right? Before slavery, years before slavery, we're talking about the fallen angels, right? That is what they taught man to do. And people need to understand that these practices that they're putting high on a pedestal, nothing good is going to come from it. Nothing good is going to come from it. There's a lot of arguments. A lot of people will defend the voodoo, the Obeah, the hoodoo, and all the various practices, right, that the ancestors used to do, and they get initiated into this group and that group. It is very dangerous. You're playing with fire, right? You're consorting with demonic entities. And they are putting this forward as this is the religion our ancestors used to do, used to practice, so we should get on board. No. All that they are doing is trying to open spiritual doors on the people in Jamaica, and they don't even realize what's happening. right? They really, really want to legalize this LGBTQ thing real bad, right? Jamaica, open your eyes and understand we wrestle not with flesh and blood. The people you vote for, that you think have your best interest, they don't, right? Obeah was given to us from the fallen angels. Voodoo, hoodoo, and all of those practices were given to us by the fallen angels. No matter how you spin it, no matter how you argue it, that is where it is coming from, and that is what got our ancestors in trouble with the Most High. And nothing good will come from it, right? It is only going to open the doors to idolatry and to LGBTQ lifestyle in Jamaica. Do as thy will. That is what's going to happen. Judgment will come to Jamaica when they start doing this thing. No wonder they want to change the constitution. No wonder they want to get rid of the so-called queen or king as the head of state, because they've got their grand plan to turn Jamaica into a massive cesspool of debauchery. That is their plan, right? And they don't want anyone over them to stop them. It all makes sense now. People connect the dots, ask questions. Can we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but wickedness in high places? We need to pray and say, glory be to the Most High.